Alright, so still just walking around the condo here. I just got to get some exercise in. I go crazy. Well, and I love these people. I love this. I just love this. Like Southeast Asia. Fuck, what a trip. Just nothing like it in the world. But, I mean, even though I like it, you'll notice I never make light of the poverty. This is a pretty, let's make sure we don't get mowed down here. It's a pretty poor country. Apparently they're sitting on tons of oil, but just haven't harvested it yet for some reason, I'm not sure. But I mean, you look at the buildings, excuse me, I mean, it's just kind of apparent. Well, and the other thing that's important to remember that all my liberal multi-culti friends forget about, because they don't actually hang out in different cultures, they just sort of read about it and then go along with political correctness. You know, you'll notice I'm actually here. I show up on the Indian reservation. I showed up and hung out with them, and you shut up and listen. That, you know, this sort of dwelling, like this, or let's go over here, you know, like this sort of dwelling, like this, okay? You know, so there's probably a bunch of people that live there. You see their clothes outside. So, you know, get this. Some people don't mind. It's a projection of your American cultural mind to think that everyone wants to have a big fucking house, 2 cars in the garage, big bank account. These people, and others, such as the Mexican, some other indigenous folks I've hung out with, they don't care. They're happy. And also, something I'd like to point out, my multi-culti liberal friends, is that these people do not have the stress that's going to drive them to a heart attack and an early grave, like how I have and most of my white liberal friends have, and conservative for that matter. It's just part of the American lifestyle. But you'll notice most of these people, like these folks over here, look, they're watching TV, kicking it, they got their little barber business. I should get my hair cut there. You know, it's not a stressful lifestyle. Look at, these people are laughing all the time, or they're pretty chill. There's really no need to freak out and stress about things because they keep it simple. Like Jenny Rose talks to me about simplicity all the time. You know, they just kind of kick it here, and it's cool. And like the trike people, they just kick it. You see they're playing them games all the time. It's cool, you know. So that's a few sort of lessons I've sort of learned by just shutting the hell up and showing up. You just shut up and listen and pay attention, you know. And you learn something. A lot of times, what other cultures value is not what traditional American white culture values. You know, not everyone wants a big house. You know, someone lives there, that's probably $250 US a month, something. They got their little shop down here, they sell candy or whatever. And the dude's chilling, just behind the counter, he's happy. This dude's out here smoking, hanging out with their kid. They get to spend a lot more time with their kids than Americans do. I can tell you that right now. Because they're not worried. They're not worried about anything. But that's not to say that if you want to, that's not to disparage at all, random dog, that if someone wants to do the American dream and get the big house and do it, well, I say go for it. Knock yourself out, man. But there are other avenues. That's one of the things that James Hillman really taught me when I was hanging out with him those few occasions.